Hello again, everyone. Katie and AJ back with part 2 of Wino Wednesday Episode VI. And we are now going to talk about our E3 2022 experience, which included a lot of games which we are now going to flash on the screen because we took note of all these games and we were like, okay, there's all these great games, and well, we don't know if they're great yet, but they look really fun or notable in some way, but we're just not going to talk about all of them. Like, we're just not going to talk about every single one. But we wanted to just show that they looked interesting to us, and this is our way of just showing you all. You can just kind of be like, oh, okay, that's that game. They thought about that one when making their E3 video. But we are going to talk specifically about a handful of them. Yeah. Sakura is still here, and she may be imparting some business knowledge on us. And also, at the end of this video, remember to stay tuned. The secret word, Spezi. It's a clue as to what's going to happen. Time for more wine.
We have more wine to drink.
We're only like halfway through the bottle. You ready to pour?
Yes, I'm ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, quite an E3 time, season time.
Yeah, we already made a video about the Pokemon, Direct, I don't know what you want to call it, the Scarlet and Violet Direct and the State of Play. So we already made a video about that. So we're not going to talk about those, but that is part of E3 2022. Mm-hmm. And of course, E3, you can put quotes around it. For us, it's like summer game announcements it's always going to be E3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what, it's fine.
Which they announced. It's coming back in 2023. It's going to be at the Los Angeles Convention Center, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's going to be back where it always is or was. And it's super exciting. The people who are behind PAX are going to be teaming up with them. So that's a great idea. I think that's an awesome idea. Because people love PAX in terms of fans. They're definitely continuing to gear it more towards the fans, less toward the media, which I think is a smart idea, but I do think the media still plays such an important role. I think, I hope it's still for them too. Very exciting. And for E3 2022 though, let's just get right in. Ooh, you poured the rest of the wine?
I sure did. It's heavy. Heavy pour.
As you saw in part 1.
Yours maybe had a little drip happening.
Butter knife.
Butter knife.
Thanks for the drip notice.
Finish off the bottle, of course.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers, darling. Love you.
I love you, B-boy.
Love you, Suugie. Even though she's mad at us.
Love you, Suugie. We keep trying to get her in the shot. If you watched part 1, we keep trying to get her in the shot, and she's getting a little aggravated, but that's alright.
She's over there purring. She's fine.
Oh, she's fine.
Cheers to you, Suugie.
Cheers to Soup. And all of your business knowledge. She invented the search engine.
Wow.
She's a genius and an entrepreneur. We had several shows. Let's look at your...
Many shows.
Let's look at... So, the note that we showed you all on the screen, we're going to now be looking at.
Right.
And we're going to be talking about it and maybe even showing you some clips of games over us. Maybe.
It's going to be a little bit weird, I think, because we're just going to be sitting here looking at my phone, and then we'll look up and be like, yeah, but let's just go for it, right?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Scooch in nice and close to you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi.
Hi. So what do we have here? We have the Future Game Show, which was really awesome because it was hosted by the voice actor and the voice actress for Geralt of Rivia and Yennefer. What? In The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
So cool.
And so that was really awesome.
We tuned in without knowing that, so that was a fun surprise. We were like, whoa!
Yeah. And so they talked about some stuff.
And it was a fun show.
It was a very fun show. There's some cool stuff here.
Yeah. Nothing is grabbing me to want to talk about it.
But we flashed names on the screen. Remember, we have some stuff that looks cool.
Any of these that we wrote down, we thought looked fun. I decided Sakura was necessary for this next one.
She's kind. B-boy, we just want you and your infinite beauty to be on the camera, B-boy.
Beauty, wisdom.
So next up, we have Tribeca Games, which talked about A Plague Tale Requiem and Oxenfree 2.
Whoa, that's right. Very cool.
A Plague Tale Innocence, I mean, was a very awesome game.
Yeah.
And so the sequel, much anticipated.
Yeah.
So then we had Day of the Devs.
Ooh, that was surprising. Like, we had never watched a lot of these we hadn't watched before, and that was one of them. We had never watched that before, and it was so good.
Yeah. You got Roots of Pacha, which looks like a cool farming sim. Roots of Pacha, I believe.
Yeah.
And it looks like kind of like a Stardew Valley-ish kind of game, but like prehistoric.
Yeah, and like, I mean, there was combat in Stardew Valley as well, but some combat and stuff. Pretty cool. Life sim, farming sim.
Yeah. And, dude, Choo Choo Charles, the crazy murderous train.
Oh my gosh. She just fell over. Dude, that looks so funny. Choo Choo Charles.
Yeah.
Horror, goofy.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Moving on to Summer Game Fest, which I love what Jeff Keighley did with this, how he put Summer has an E, Game has an E, and Fest has an E. E3, baby.
Hidden message.
Hidden message. There's the Aliens Dark Descent movie game, which I feel like I have to talk about, but we don't really know, is it going to be single player?
Right. Yet to be seen.
It's yet to be seen, but it's an Aliens game, baby.
Which I guessed. Ooh, I guessed.
You guessed. You were like, Aliens, or Alien, I don't know what you said, but yeah, you knew, you nailed it.
First I was like, ooh, The Thing, and then I was like, ooh, Aliens?
Yep. Now, the Callisto Protocol, I just have to say, this is one of my most anticipated upcoming games.
Oh, yeah.
It looks amazing. We already talked about it on our PlayStation State of Play one.
Oh,
That's why I don't, but...
Looks really cool.
Yeah. They announced that they're doing the Last of Us remake, and then they talked about the TV show, and then they talked about how they're doing, like, a multiplayer game. Honestly, we'll play the remake. We loved the first game, but I just don't know if it needs a remake yet.
Yeah, that's pretty much how we feel. That's okay.
Yeah, the multiplayer game, obviously, I mean, that's not something we're really excited about, not in a mean way, but we're just, we'll probably give it a try, though. Yeah. But the TV show should be cool.
Cautiously optimistic, and, Pedro Pascal and stuff, pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Fort Solace looked really cool too, just to say. I feel like we don't have a lot of information, but I mean, like, space, horror, maybe, shooties, It's like, it looks cool, man.
Yeah.
Looks like a movie, a very cinematic experience, potentially,
Moving on to Devolver Digital, there's only one game I really want to talk about, and that's Cult of the Lamb. Just want to mention it. Looks really weird.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it could be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Alright, so then there was the Wholesome Direct.
Which, again, we've never watched before. We've never watched the Wholesome Direct before. Apparently, they've done it in past years. Didn't know. Lumberjack looks really funny and cool. Looks like fun gameplay. Like, you're kind of restoring the land, I think, and you're a bear, obviously. Chicken Journey looks really fun to me. I don't know, man. It just, that struck me as like a fun little adventure, and you're a chicken man running around doing chicken stuff,
Chicken man doing chicken stuff.
Chicken adventure, chicken journey. Critter Crops was a Halloween type, like a Halloween themed farming simulation. That looks cool. I don't know if any of these are going to come physically either, and that's like the way we prefer to play, obviously. So
that's the problem when you get hyped for indie stuff.
Yeah,
and you want physical games, but that's why you have like Limited Run and Fan Gamer and I Am 8-Bit.
Yeah, totally.
Those heroes.
Those heroes, dude. There was one more. Was Lumberjack the one where you're running an inn?
No, that's Bear and Breakfast.
Oh, okay. I want to talk about that one too.
Bed and Bearfist or something. We'll talk about that. That was a different one.
Okay.
There's a quote that I wrote down that Katie said as the Game Awards, as E3 was happening, because our anniversary, or if you want to call it a wedding anniversary, you could also call it a friend-iversary. Friend-iversary. It is in mid-June. So Katie said, the gaming industry comes together to honor our friendship and honor our love. So thank you, games. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone, for celebrating us, clearly.
It was the Articuno anniversary, by the way, for 12.
So cute.
12 years of B-Boys.
Oh, my B-Boy.
I love my B-Boy. Alright, so Xbox and Bethesda which are combined these days. The trillion-dollar companies eat the smaller ones.
This was all stuff we knew about.
Yes. So
that was their goal. They were like, we're going to tell you about things that are only things that are happening in the next year. Yeah?
However, there was some cool stuff. Because Hollow Knight's Silk Song, we hadn't heard about that in a long time. We were like, that's still happening, right?
Yeah.
And it's still happening, so that was really cool. Scorn. Scorn looks awesome.
Oh, it looks so creepy.
It looks so gnarly. Like, this...
We did talk about that.
Okay, we did talk about... Okay, Scorn, well... It looks gnarly, and it's coming out in October, and let me just say, we don't have an Xbox Series X yet. We have a PlayStation 5, but not a Series X. And we haven't really felt a need yet to buy it. This might be the reason why we buy a Series X if it comes out physically. Now, the Medium I thought was going to be a game that was the reason to buy a Series X, but it came out on PlayStation 5. I was surprised, and I was happy. Please keep doing that, Microsoft. Allow that to happen. But it came out on PS5, and so... We still don't have a Series X, but Scorn might be the reason. I mean, let me tell you, that game looks so freaky.
Yeah.
And then they showed us a deep look into Starfield, which looks really cool, man. I don't know.
It looks really cool.
It looks really cool.
Looks like Bethesda No Man's Sky.
Mm-hmm.
And we've never played No Man's Sky, so...
Yeah.
But it looks really cool, so... I mean... We love some space games, dude.
Yeah. All right, PC Gaming Show. We like them. They're fun.
Really fun. Really fun. We always have a good time watching that.
Yeah, we like those people.
We do.
So yeah, the PC Gaming Show we talked about, Scorn, but the System Shock remake.
That's right, the System Shock remake. We've never played the original, so that's really exciting because we always see stuff about it that it's like a really, cool game.
Classic.
Classic is what I was just gonna say, B-boy. Wow. Dude, the altars, I desperately want to see gameplay from the altars because that looks cool. That looks like a cool premise. You wake up and you are a clone on a seemingly like a spaceship or something, and you got all these clone guys around you, and potentially you're all like doing different jobs or something. I don't know. So I think this was just us speculating, but it's like potentially, the clones are cloning themselves in order to have a crew and for everybody to be able to like do something special. Maybe they're like gene editing or something and creating different types of this clone, of this one guy.
Yeah.
It's like such a cool, I don't know where they're going with it, but it seems really neat, and I really want to see gameplay from that one. That's the one that piqued my curiosity the most, I think, from PC Gaming Show, honestly.
That's awesome.
But they showed no gameplay, so I have no idea what that's going to be like. So maybe it's not really going to be interesting to me, but anyway.
That's...
The altars.
Yeah, that's the problem with E3.
I know.
The only problem.
Oh, yeah.
You get hyped.
Only problem.
You get hyped, but should you be hyped?
Right. You don't know.
You don't know.
You don't know. They're trying to hook you.
Yeah. I want to just talk about Deliver Us Mars very quickly because Deliver Us the Moon was a fun game, so Deliver Us Mars. Alright. So then Capcom did a thing.
Yeah.
They were like, yo, we got games, and they sure do. I mean, if you look at our Game of the Year list from this last year.
Wow, good point.
They sure do got games.
They got games.
I wish Exoprimal was single player. I don't really know like how that's going to play yet, but that looks really wild. And they also talked about Resident Evil 8 DLC.
Ooh, yeah, that was fun.
Play third person as Domitresk and Heisenberg.
Like, I don't even know what to say about that. We were so, obviously this is part 2 of Wino Wednesday, so, I assume that everybody has watched the first part, but we loved Resident Evil 8 Village, and for it to just be getting like this extra stuff is just super exciting for us. So we'll be very interested when that comes out.
Yeah. And they talked more about Resident Evil 4 Remake as well.
Oh yes, and we're excited about that too.
Yeah. Alright, so Limited Run talked about Shredder's Revenge. And that was a fun little video. You're kind of doing like the full motion video, like light gun type of dealio. That was fun. That was fun.
Love Limited Run.
Oh, so I have on here that Future of Play, there wasn't like a game that we like took down.
Okay.
But there was funky bass guitar. That was cool. And then there was Guerrilla Collective. Daymare 1994 Sandcastle.
Yeah,
Daymare was cool.
we knew about that already, right?
We did know about it already.
But we saw gameplay. We saw a new trailer at the very least. We loved Daymare, the original game, the first game. Love letter to Resident Evil. Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Well, surprise that we loved that. Oh, so Day of the Devs, it was a post note.
What?
Had bear and breakfast, and you wanted to talk about that.
Oh, P.S.
P.S.
Bear and breakfast. We watched it and I was like, man, that looks so cute. But I didn't put it on the note. And then afterwards I was like, I'm still sitting here thinking about bear and breakfast. So yeah, I want to put it on the list. So bear and breakfast, I think it looked really fun. The graphics that they showed during the trailer doesn't seem like it's gonna be like what the game is, the cinematics or whatever. But I love the cinematics of this helpful bear ruining these people's experience. It's so funny. But I enjoy life sims and farming sims and stuff like that. So it seems like this is gonna be just kind of you're a bear running a bed and breakfast.
Yeah.
And I think that sounds really funny. And bear burbling noises, right?
With my feetsies.
How did you get here? With my feetsies. Suugie, how did you get here?
She just said with her feetsies.
But it sounded like cat burbling noises. Do you want to run a bed and breakfast?
Did she probably already run some bed and breakfast?
She probably does.
Our nose.
Her business acumen.
Yeah, that's what's next.
Absolutely insane.
I mean, that's what's next, right? Because we finished the note.
We did? That was it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There was so much, and it was so fun, and we watched so many more shows than we ever have before.
We watched every show there possibly could have been.
Yeah.
I think.
We didn't end up watching Focus, unfortunately.
We haven't watched the Focus one yet, because it happened in late June.
Yeah, we really love what Focus puts out, because it's middle shelf games, but always seemingly, from what we've experienced, very good quality. It's worth the money and worth the playtime.
Mm-hmm.
Suugie, hi!
Yeah, and then we didn't talk about the Nintendo Direct Mini, the partner showcase, but I mean, it wasn't the big thick Nintendo Direct that we're still waiting for, but I mean, they talked about Sunbreak, the Monster Hunter Rise DLC, they talked about Persona 5 coming to Switch. So there were some cool announcements, but nothing absolutely face melting.
Yeah.
But we're waiting on that. We think there's still going to be a Nintendo Direct here soon.
Mm-hmm.
The PlayStation State of Play and the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet talk from early June we already made a video about. So there you go. I mean, that's E3, dude.
That's E3. I'm sure we're forgetting things. I'm sure we missed things that other people are psyched about. Tell us what you're psyched about, because maybe it didn't strike us the right way. You know what I mean? Tell us what you're interested in and why. Because, a lot of these games, they're just throwing out a, 10-second trailer or something, and maybe it doesn't catch somebody else's attention the way that it would if you tell them why,
Tell us why.
Tell us why.
That's what we're hyped about, though. And we hope you enjoyed watching us talk about it. And now, what? I mean, we have our secret announcement, right?
Secret announcement.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right, Suugie, you ready for the surprise?
Surprise!
Surprise! Hi!
Hi. All right, B-boy, this one's yours.
Yes.
Whoa. All right, ladies and gents. So we said Spezi, and we meant it. We have a secret, a surprise, if you will, for you all. And that is, we are going to be opening blind bags of these B-boys.
Whoa.
So, we have, from what, year 2000?
That's what I have been led to believe.
Monsters Meet Pepsi Man. Bottle Cap Collection.
I could not find very much information.
We got our hands on these, and they are blind bags that are, 20 plus years old. So pretty much, just vintage collectibles. And they're Japanese blind bags, just with Pepsi Man bottle cap figures on them. And you have one too. You want to show it?
Mm-hmm. I discovered these. We love Pepsi Man mainly because of Angry Video Game Nerd's Pepsi Man episode.
Yep.
And we quote it all the time. And so it's like a big part of our lives at this point. Sounds funny to say, but it's true.
Yep.
So Pepsi Man, dude, we're like pretty into Pepsi Man. And I discovered these and got you one of these. All of them are great. And then once I gave it to you, we were like, dude, let's get more.
Let's get more.
Let's get some blind bags because they're so fun.
We got these sealed ones from the Monsters collection.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are going to be our second and third ones. And we're going to open them right now.
I'm psyched. Are you?
I'm so psyched.
Woo!
I love Pepsi Man.
Me too.
Pepsi Man!
Pepsi Man!
And the Angry Video Game Nerd. The Angry Video Game Nerd episode where they did the Terminator spoof. Like, oh my gosh, it is so good. Like, we watch it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
We've watched it probably 40 times.
Maybe
like
more.
all the way through. We've started it more than that. Yeah.
Okay. Dude, are you going to open yours first?
Yes, I'm going to open mine first. All right. So, here we have Monsters Meet Pepsi Man, Part 1. 2 blind bags. We're going to open them up.
What?
So, first one. You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm so psyched.
Me too. All right, Pepsi Man blind bags. The bottle cap collection. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Here you go. I feel like I have to tear into the word monsters.
Whoa.
What is this?
Oh my god.
What is this?
Yes!
Pepsi Man in a casket.
Oh my god. Dude.
Wow, with a brick wall behind him.
That's incredible.
Yeah?
That is incredible, dude.
I love it.
I almost bought this one individually for you.
Yes, and it's the one I pulled. That's so cute.
Wow. I love it.
Dude, me too.
That is hilarious. I love Pepsi Man, dude. I love Pepsi Man.
Me too. I love Pepsi Man.
That is such a great one. Incredible.
Wow. All right, you want to open yours?
Yeah. Are you psyched?
I'm so psyched.
I feel like I'm freaking out because
No,
I've been
I
looking
mean,
at these, you know?
I feel like I didn't even know that this existed, you know?
Yeah.
Number 4, Coffin.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel like I didn't even know these existed. I think that's like my thing.
Right, you're just like observing it for the first time?
Yeah, and I'm just like, I love this. I love that his arms are crossed and he's sitting in the coffin. Like, yeah I love it.
This was for real, like the next one I was like thinking about getting you until this listing came.
That is so cool, and I just opened it. Wow.
Yeah.
No, I mean, because I love it.
I love the like hot pink too. I don't know why.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just funny. Pepsi Man is just so funny to me.
Yeah.
Alright, we should probably try to wrap this up, huh?
Yeah, you ready to open yours?
Continue. Yeah, are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Ooh, so how did you do this? Should I open it from the bottom actually instead?
I tried to open it from the seam.
Oh, they have little... Okay.
Try to keep it
Alright.
on camera. Try to keep it on camera.
Pepsi Man!
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to like destroy this bag, huh?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
You got the same one?
Got the same one.
2 coffins.
Whoa. Tis the dilemma with blind bags, but very exciting, very fun. I love this one.
Dude, me too. And now we have 2 of them. I mean, I feel like that they're monolithic.
Yeah.
Like we could put them somewhere side by side. They fit very well.
Yeah. Is there a spider on the back or something? Or a... Right?
There's something in there. Is that a rat poking its head out of the hole in the wall?
I can't. Yeah, that is what it is, isn't it? Yeah, there's a little rat.
Cute. Plague tail. It's a plague tail.
Dude, alright.
Pepsi Man.
Well,
A plague tail Pepsi Man. That should be the third one.
a Plague Tale Pepsi Man. Dude, they should make more Pepsi Man games. There's the one that AVGN talked about. Obviously, that's the whole episode. But they should make more Pepsi Man games.
So that's our Pepsi Man opening.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in. Even though we got the same one, I mean, it's still super fun.
Yeah.
Pepsi Man.
Pepsi Man.
Alright, what a Wino Wednesday.
What a Wino Wednesday.
What a-
Suugie Belugi.
Sweet little guest.
I wanted to say that we should guess Gen 9 Pokemon, and the only guess I have is a Beluga Whale.
Oh man, I don't feel like I don't have any guesses.
That's it then, the Beluga Whale. Beluga Whale or bust, Gen 9 Pokemon guessing. Alright everyone, so this has been part 2 of Wino Wednesday Episode 6, and we hope that you enjoyed watching us talk about games, our favorite games of 2021, and our excited hype for E3 2022. So yeah, leave us a comment down below saying what your E3 2022 hype, was all about. But also, you can comment down below and say what your Game of the Year 2021 was. Even though it was the last video that we were talking about that. Whatever, just, you comment. We hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, especially if you made it this far. It's like, these are long videos of us just drinking wine.
Just chatting.
Tell us down below if you love Pepsi Man. We're Katie and AJ with AJ and Katie Gaming. Signing off.
Thanks for watching.
So Suugie is a very entrepreneurial little b-boy. And we threw the Santa hat on her because it's Christmas in July. And we just wanted to ask, Suugie, do you have a Christmas buying guide for all the people out there who are interested in buying games for their loved ones or for themselves for the holiday season? Christmas in July. What do you got for us?
Dude, I am covered in Sakura hair.
B-boy. E3, baby! Nail thumb. Suugie.
Suugie, where are you? She's like the father who's in the castle on the Weeping Peninsula, and we're like the blind maiden. Where did my father go? Where did my Suugie go?
Bees, you're so right.
She said she would be back.
I'm gonna call you out for being a psychic stout.
Spaghetti!
Spaghetti!